Hi everyone, today I'm doing a town faction tier list for Homm3. Um, so yeah, let's get straight into it. First off, we have the dungeon. Um, who it's a really good town, so it's already at least 8 tier. Let's put it that from the start. It's like a really good town. It has great units, great. It has far range. It has power stats and lots of other stuff. It has a really strong final unit. It has strong units before that. It has overall really good units, and the Beastmasters. No, I mean, is it the Beastmasters? No, Overlords. I'm sorry, Overlords. They're so broken. So yeah, S tier for sure. And next up is the castle, another great one, already deserving to be at least 8 tier. They literally have the best unit, the Archangel. And they're really good early game. They got the marksman who just shoot, 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 and kill, kill, kill. So overall, mid game is pretty good because then you have like monks, maybe cavalry, and overall late game you have the archangels who are really broken. So yeah. Then is that Gunflux? I'm sorry. I mean, Gunflux will go in S tier, because it's really good of a down, but it's not in Homm3 Arafia, Restoration of Arafia, so I'm not gonna rate it. It's a really good down and broken, people say though, so yeah. Next up we have the Fortress, and this is completely now my opinion. This here, lots of people will disagree. I'm putting it in C tier. Like, they have okay start game because they have like archers at the really start. I guess it's okay. But like overall, I mean they have the gorgons, the like bulls or whatever they are called. I think that they're gorgons. And you start off with basically getting wyverns off the bat, so it's really good. But in late game, they're not that good. The hiders don't do that much damage. They're not overall that good. So yeah, overall, they also have to deal with a huge terrain penalty. But they do have the Beastmasters, which might save them to B tier, but not on my watch. Anyways, next we have the Inferno, and this is the worst down in the game. Uh, it's like I don't even exactly know what makes it that bad. In my opinion, it could be pretty high, but overall, if I think about it, whenever I play Inferno, I mostly lose, and I don't really enjoy playing it. It's kind of bad. It's like it's really bad. I don't think it has really great heroes. The devils are kind of hard to get because of Mercury, in my opinion, and I mean, it's kind of hard to even get the devils, because you need to get lots of stuff before that. And the devils aren't even the best in the game. They're like kind of. I mean, the archdevils are quite good, uh, but overall, I don't think like most of their units when you're fighting, when you want to take someone's castle, most units can't go over the walls. Only Duke can, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, and that's a really bad thing. So yeah. Next we have Necromancy. This is the god of gods. This is the greatest down faction, whatever you call it. It's the best. It's the best in the game. Even in any expansion, it's the best. You get really good units. I mean, the dragon isn't really that good, the ghost dragon, but you get overall quite good units. You get like You get really good units for the start. Vampires, when upgraded, are broken. Like unupgraded, they're really trash. Upgraded, they're broken. And the Dark Knights are also broken if used correctly, and overall, really broken. Oh, really broken faction. And necromancy skill, don't even get me started with that. That's literally like, that's the best skill in the game, probably. Like the fact that you can get more skeletons. Alright, but anyways, Rampant A tier. I'd say Gold BB, but no, it's rather A tier. Now, the dragons are just worse versions of the dungeon dragons, in my opinion. The archers, really good starting game. The archers are really, really good. And yeah, overall, the archers, grand elves, you can start the game with them. Early game is good. Mid game, I'm not so sure about that, but it's, I'd say, pretty good actually. Yeah, the Pegasi, the Dendroid Guardians and other stuff. And now, late game, when you have stacks of dragons, the dragons aren't that good, but overall I think this is a really good down. And then we got Fortress, which, I mean, is, no, Stronghold, which is also really arguable that I'm putting it in B tier above Fortress. Lots of people say it has the max capability of Fortress, but also the worst capability is that you're basically like an Inferno, which is why they put it in the middle of them and put like this B tier. But my opinion, I mean, early game is quite amazing. Like, if you got the monies, you just hopefully spawn off with the wolves. In 2 turns, you'll have behemoths, the final units. But they will take quite long to upgrade them. You can start off with them, but you'll have money problems for basically the rest of the game until like mid and late game. And that's the only problem with them, in my opinion, is that you get so big money problems just for doing that. But you can, in small maps mostly, in like a 1v1 situation, you can easily wipe out their down basically early game by just rushing it, in my opinion. Like, whatever they're gonna do against, like, let's just say it's weak deal. They just got, they're like, let's just say they're playing Necromancy, the best down in the game, but they just got their, like, liches, and you got two behemoths, and you're gonna attack them with their, like, they have like 3 liches as their best units. What are they gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do? Maybe I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I have had situations like that, where I play a stronghold more likely, and I like invade my opponent in the first week and win his castle and win the game in a week. And also, I had the reverse situations like that I play something like tower and I get invaded like really quickly and rushed on the first or second week. So, anyways, I would even put it possibly in A tier. Like, in my opinion, I will possibly even swap these two out. Just because I really like the stronghold. This is my opinion. Now, lots of people will disagree with this heavily. But this is all my opinion right here. And in my opinion, the stronghold is really broken. But the mid game, you'll have lots of money problems most likely. So it'll be hard to actually get your money back, and you'll get it back in like after when it's pushing almost late game probably. Then you will have the upgraded behemoths, who are one of the best units in the game. But it's really likely you're gonna get invaded in the mid game and wiped out. That has happened with me a lot after like playing a few rounds of um, the stronghold in small maps mostly. You do really great at the start. You get your behemoths, you go rush in to the, like, go take a hive, and you're doing gold shield. you go like kill one of your opponents. Let's just say there are 4 opponents. But then it comes to mid game, you're in really many problems. You're trying to survive. You got basically only one hero out on the move because other guys are like doing other stuff. They're getting a huge military while you are just stuck and in the same position. All the time you won't get that much money or you'll lack resources. So yeah, that's the only problem, which is a huge problem, which might actually bottom in beta, but I'll bottom in idea. And next is also another really controversial one. It's Tower, my favorite faction to play as, and of course it's going none other than 8 tier. Probably better than Stronghold 100%, probably worse than Gasol, although in some situations not. The reasoning, lots of people will buy this in B tier probably. They're like, eh. It seems it seems like it's a meat down. But even in Restoration of Arathia, where there are no lamps, this is broken. You store it off. You get your like huge stack of gremlins. Let's just say you got 50 gremlins. You upgrade them, you got drawers. You get the lookout tower, you already see a lot of the map, mostly if it's a small map. And then you just go out there with your gremlins, 1 stacks, and you just defend the gremlins, and you win everything. You win everything, and until, well, you need the late game stuff and the early game stuff. Mid game, you'll probably be one of the first ones to get their final unit, the level 7 unit, because it's so cheap. It's cheap in money, but it's kind of hard to get because you gotta get lots of stuff before that. They are really good as well. Like the Giants are underrated. They're really good, really good. They can work as a lot, power stacks or 1 stacks. But now if you get them upgraded, if you're good enough and lucky enough to get 30 gems, some more materials, and like 25,000 I think, then you'll get one of the best units in the game. Literally, he can draw, he can work as your archery slot, as your power stack, as 1 stacks, as anything really. And they are overall a really good universal unit, all around good. Stats are good, can walk quite a lot, can deal lots of damage. So yeah, overall, because of Titans, mostly I'd say, it's really good. And there's one hero, I don't remember his name, but he has Chain Lightning, which is also really broken to have in early game. And late game, if you survive that, then oh boy, you're cooking with those Titan stacks. So yeah, this is, in my opinion, the tier list of Heroes of Might and Magic's free downs. This is really arguable, mostly in like this area. This area, these 4 downs are really arguable with their placement. Dungeon is kind of arguable, but Castle I don't think is that arguable. Maybe some people argue it's an S tier. Necromancy shouldn't be at all, and Conflicts probably not as well. So shouldn't Inferno. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.